Hey, it's Gary Dean, PremiumCustomDetailing.com in Tampa, Florida. Today I'm out in Orlando, Florida, and I'm about to work on this fantastic 2012 Mercedes CLS 550. This thing is in really good condition. You can see the minor swirl marks, or maybe you can't, I don't know. They're not real bad. Let's see if I can get you over here. It's got aftermarket wheels on it. They look really nice. This is a really sweet car. You can see just a little bit right now. I have not decontaminated this vehicle via a wash or the Nanoskin wash mitt. So that's where I'm at right now, as I'm about to start getting it washed and decontaminated. He definitely keeps a good eye on swirl marks and scratches, and it looks really good. I'm impressed with the maintenance. And so the plan is to do a one-step polish to remove all the swirl marks, and then we'll apply OptiCoat Pro. So pretty excited to get it done. You can see some swirls there. Anyway, really nice car to begin with, but we're gonna take it to that next level, because that's what we do at Premium Custom Detailing. Also check out detailjuice.com for some pretty amazing detailing products. And like me on Facebook, detailjuice.com on Facebook, and Gary Dean's Premium Custom Detailing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we'll come back after I've done the prep so you can actually see what kind of shape the paint's in. Okay, it's all washed and decontaminated. I use my infinite use detail juice, obviously, to wash. Is there another way? No, sir. Anyway, infinite use detail juice and the Gary Dean wash method. If you don't know about it, you should Google it. GDWM, the Gary Dean wash method. It's probably the fastest, most efficient way to wash your car on the face of the planet. That, of course, is definitely my opinion, for whatever that's worth. Anyway, I got the areas that I don't want the polish to hit taped up. Those seals usually will turn white and look kind of crazy and gross. So I like to tape up the sunroof seal and any other seals that are in the way. I've got the hood sectioned off. I got a pretty good idea what's going to work on this particular car. I have done many black Mercedes. So I'm going to start off with HD polish and buff and shine orange pad. See what kind of swirl removal correction I can get with it. I got a feeling it's going to be pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to jump right into the polishing after I give you a glimpse of what we're working with. It's not severely marred up, but I got a feeling that it's not going to be super easy to make perfect. You can see it's got some swirls and what we call rids. So I'll show you right here where I'm about to start polishing the water spots and stuff. Try to get a lot of that out. That's the goal here. So this is the area that I'm going to do the first test with, just HD polish and orange buff and shine pads. I may have to upgrade to the buff and shine microfiber cutting pad with the HD polish. That has given me fantastic results before. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do with what I have to work with here. But, you know, like I said, you can see the water spots, you can see the scratches, and hopefully HD polish and the orange buff and shine pad will take all that out of there. If so, I'll proceed around the car. So I'll check back with you after I've done that section pass. All right, so I'm steady working on this CLS 500, and I kind of just skipped doing video in between. I kind of ran into a little bit of a snag. This car was actually scheduled for a one-step polish and then OptiCoat Pro. The problem is it needed more than that, without question. The random isolated deeper scratches were far deeper than I anticipated when I talked to the client originally. So we spoke and we agreed that the best thing to do was to cut it and then polish it to get the best possible result before OptiCoat Pro goes on the car. So that's where we're at. I have compounded the entire vehicle. Now I'm about to use some white buff and shine pads and some HD polish to go around the entire car and polish it prior to the OptiCoat Pro application. So I have cut it and made it look pretty phenomenal. If I can find the, going in circles here. If I can find my, there it is. So I'll show you. You can see the haze, but you're not seeing the defects. So that's with the Meguia's microfiber cutting pad. I tried to use the Buff and Shine cutting pads and they just weren't working properly. I actually prefer the Meguia's. I just haven't had a whole lot of luck with them staying together. I mean, they are a far superior pad for sure over anything on the market as far as, you know, what they do. I just cleaned this pad. This is the one that I used to cut this entire vehicle actually. But this one is holding up well. I'm impressed at that. So I started using the Buff and Shine microfibers, which you can see they tend to get caking on the outside of the pad. I don't know what that's about. They seem to work all right. It just wasn't cutting this car very well. So anyway, you can't use the same pad and polish combination on every car. You know, unfortunately, that's just not how it works. It really does take a combination or an accumulation of multiple pads and polishes to make the appropriate combination for each and every vehicle that you work on each and every time. You have to spend the time to find out what's working best at that particular time with that particular climate, the humidity, everything plays a factor in what works best. So to send me an email and ask me, hey, what would you use on this and this? It's hard to say. I mean, I can give you my go-tos, but my go-to stuff is not working on this car. So where I'm at now is the Meguia's microfiber cutting pad and M100 did a fantastic job of cutting. It did not leave a fantastic finish, which is why I have to finish it with HD polish. Hopefully, I may end up having to go to M205, but we'll see. I don't know because I haven't tried. Well, that's not true. I did try HD polish and it worked pretty good, but we're gonna see how it works with, you know, the higher humidity of the day on, you know, as I work around the car. So I've got it all cut now. It says defect free as I feel comfortable going. I'm going to go ahead and polish, and then after I polish, I'll wipe the whole thing down with isopropyl alcohol and distilled water, and we will go from there. Got that crazy zoomed in, but you heard everything I said, so that's cool. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to jump on the polishing now. So here goes nothing. All right, 9.5 hours down, finally done with this beast. It's a 2012 Mercedes CLS 550, and she is looking amazing. I compounded with Meguia's M100. I polished with HD polish. And then I applied OptiCoat Pro to all of the exterior surfaces, including the glass and the wheels. Goodness, it looks good. What do you say about them sun shots? The paint is damn near perfect. He's my car, I'll bring it right down. Come on over. It's funny, everybody says that. I bring my car right down. I use my Infinite Performance tire and trim gel in the tires. Wheels and barrels and calipers and rotors, everything got cleaned properly. Man, look at those reflections. Nice day, nice and windy. Still hot over here in Orlando. Anyway, I travel all over the state of Florida and anywhere else you want to pay for my travel expenses for. I will go wherever you need me to go. Like me on Facebook. FineDetailJuice.com on Facebook and Garry Dean's Premium Custom Detailing. If you would please like my pages. Anyway, if you need OptiCoat Pro or paint correction or any of the high-end services that I provide, please give me a call. Check out PremiumCustomDetailing.com as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.